Kit suppliers Nike would like to extend a very warm and a sporting welcome to all players, officials and indeed supporters of Rotherham United FC. Featured on the big screen at the moment is our mascot this evening. She's 10 years old, Sophie Heyman. Sophie, give us a wave. Let's take a look at the big screen and tonight's Arsenal lineup. Skipper tonight, 25, Kuhnert, 17, Edu, 53, Jerome Thomas, 11, Sylvain Wiltor, 30, Jeremy Aliadier. Tonight's referee, Mr. B. Knight, his assistants, Mr. Baker and Mr. Cairns.
Referee Barry Knight gets this game underway. Rotherham caused a major shock when they beat Arsenal 3-1 at Millmoor in the second round of this competition 25 years ago. Tonight the Premiership leaders, despite fielding a reserve side that includes 4 debutants, they're strong favourites to defeat the First Division strugglers. Arsenal in their familiar red and white shirts. Rotherham, because of the clash, in blue and black stripes. Here's Pascal Sugden for Arsenal. Sugden, one of 3 players who were unused on the bench at Charlton at the weekend. Edu and Stack were also unused substitutes. And here is a first touch for Graham Stack, the Arsenal goalkeeper, one of the 4 debutants this evening. Wiltord and Kanu actually came on at the weekend at the Valley. Both those start. Otherwise it's a complete change from Arsene Wenger, as we really should have expected. Sugden puts that one into touch. And the throw to be taken down below for Rotherham by Paul Hurst, who's in for Scott Minto tonight. Scott Minto, one of the few Rotherham players with experience of playing at Premiership grounds, but he's not in the 16. Those 4 debutants, Stack, Clichy, Thomas and Fabregas. And Fabregas setting a new Arsenal record tonight, the number 57, the youngest ever player to play for Arsenal, as Sugden gets in there with the interception. First touch for Fabregas, just 16 years old and 177 days. Sugden, he's seen a lot of the ball early on, and Stack will clear under a little bit of pressure from Richie Barker. Good run down that far side, and Arsenal surging forward, but the linesman's flag had gone up. Jerome Thomas looking to burst through. Thomas, the Brent-born player, one of the 4 debutants. Tavlaridis, the Greek. Here's Hoyt. Sugden. Important role for Sugden tonight as one of the more experienced members of the Arsenal side. Out towards Hoyt, gets the header in. Rotherham will clear up towards Darren Byfield. Byfield missing his regular strike partner Martin Butler, who's again out through illness. Hurst can't quite keep it in. Tavlaridis. Sugden. You'll note already, I would suspect how much possession Pascal Sugden is having at the heart of the Arsenal defence. Here's Kuhnert looking to run forward. Thomas. Three in the middle waiting for a cross. Fabregas. This is Hoyt. Rotherham with everyone back behind the ball. Wiltord. Edu with the ball forward. Towards Kuhnert. And was that a back pass? Well, several Arsenal supporters thought so, as Kuhnert put pressure there on the Rotherham defence. The long ball forward, Kuhnert up against Chris Swales, and Swales just able to do enough. Edu. Again looking for Thomas down that far side. Good interception from Swales. Good clearance from Martin McIntosh, the Rotherham captain. Here's Byfield. He's got options left and right, Byfield. That's a good pass as well, and Byfield goes for the return, flashes right across the Arsenal goal. Stack was content just to watch it go by. Well, that move forward has really given the Rotherham supporters something to shout about. There's around 3,000 to 4,000 of them who have travelled to Highbury for this game. Towards Kuhnert. McIntosh got in there first but used his hand, and Arsenal take the free kick quickly. Thomas. Clichy. Thomas finds Fabregas. Clichy's ball forward towards Aledier. Tavlaridis. Here's Justin Hoyt. Wiltord with a little touch back to Kuhnert. Fabregas. Edu. Rotherham cut it out in the shape of Stuart Talbot. And will now look to break with Chris Sedgwick. He's got a couple of goals in the Carling Cup this season, Chris Sedgwick. Whistle's gone, Rotherham free kick. Foul on Sean Barker. Rotherham really battling for it. Barker going in strong. Two Barkers in the Rotherham team, Ritchie and Sean, and here Rotherham are outnumbering the Arsenal defenders. Chance for the shot on goal. Stack gathers at the second opportunity. Stack grateful to gather that one from Carl Robinson. Robinson, who's back after illness. Clear sight on goal. And the follow-up from Warne couldn't quite work for Rotherham as Stack gathered. Okay, a positive move from Rotherham. This is Wiltord. He might have a go at goal now. And this time it's Mike Pollitt's turn to make the save from Sylvain Wiltord. Byfield. Here's the shot from Wiltord. Look at the space that he has. Pollitt able to make the save fairly comfortably. Warren has support from Hurst. It's a high hanging ball. The header back across the area from Sedgwick. And as the ball from Hurst comes in, look at the height advantage that Sedgwick has over Clichy. Couldn't do anything with the header though, in terms of testing stack. Sugden. Clichy. Clichy just 18 years old. Big things expected of him. Sugden. Swept out to this near side and Hoyt. Little touch off from Ali Dier, couldn't quite find Wiltord. Here's Byfield, looking to use his pace, Darren Byfield. Fabregas is chasing him. And the challenge came in the end to dispossess Darren Byfield. Tavaridis hurling himself in the way. Not kept in. Arsene Wenger and Pat Rice looking on from the sidelines. Long ball forward towards Kanu, gets a little flick on. Cleared away by McIntosh, just got there ahead of Ali Dier. Clichy. Edu. Fabregas. Hoyt. Wiltord. Away from one challenge. Finds Edu. Clichy. Little ball forward towards Wiltord, lovely turn. Lays it back for Kanu. Ali Dier! And Arsenal take the lead through Jeremy Ali Dier. It's a lovely movement from Arsenal. They completely sliced through the defence. Wonderful turn from Wiltord. Ali Dier really couldn't miss from there after the little stab on from Kanu. That's the key moment, the turn there from Wiltord. Kanu, I think, somehow hit his attempted shot. Ali Dier did no such thing. So just the start that Arsenal would have wanted to this match, particularly having seen what Rotherham can throw forward at them, and there have been a number of anxious moments for the Arsenal defenders in the opening spell of this match. Now Rotherham have to come forward to chase this tie. Here's Richie Barker, couldn't quite get there. Ronnie Moore guided Rotherham to the last 16 of this competition last season before they were beaten by the then holders, Blackburn Rovers. Edu. Fabregas. Tavlaridis switches it wide to Clichy. Fabregas. Hoyt. Arsenal keeping possession well, using spaces. And here's Clichy. Kuhnert. Looking for the return ball, Kuhnert, and was fouled. Carl Robinson less than happy with the referee's decision. But the free kick in a very promising position as far as Arsenal are concerned. Well, the arm was certainly around Kuhnert then, and he went down. Five Rotherham men in the wall to try and block this shot, and the wall does its job. Wiltord with the rebound, and only just wide. Sylvain Wiltord saw his first shot hit the wall, and then the rebound, well, it wasn't too far wide at all. Byfield, beaten to it by Sugden. Byfield, to his credit, wins possession back for his side. Here he is again, out to Hurst. Talbot with a little chip forward. Edu with the back pass, and Arsenal get the throw. Rotherham beat York in the first round of this competition by 2-1, and then beat Colchester by 1-0 in the second round. Both those matches at home, though. This is their first away game in the competition, and they've got a pretty poor record away from home in the First Division this season. 4 draws and 4 defeats on their travels. Tavlaridis looks to clear, and does so. Under a bit of pressure there from Barker. Hurst will look to get possession back. Here he is. Little ball in towards Byfield, little flick on, and that's a super stop from Graham Stack to deny Darren Byfield. It's a great ball in from Hurst. Merest of touches by Byfield, and at full stretch the goalkeeper to push that one wide for the corner kick. Rotherham corner then, towards the near post. Hit out only as far though as Sedgwick. Robertson to put it back in, and well blocked by Clichy. Well, that chance will really have given Rotherham heart that they can find a way back into this game. And they get another corner kick, the visitors. The run from Sean Barker on the far side. Rotherham with just 13 goals to their credit this season in 18 league and cup matches. This time it's a high one, and too high for everyone. McIntosh was the Rotherham man who climbed. It's pumped back in. Stack comes and punches clear. By Sedgwick. Looks to go past Clichy. Rather fell over there, Chris Sedgwick. It's a good little period of pressure though from Rotherham. Clichy clears. Header is by Swales. Ali Dier on the run, looking to take on Sean Barker, and Ali Dier will get there first. Keeps it in well. Ali Dier lays it back for Wiltord. Little chip forward, looking for Ali Dier again. But Ali Dier really did show terrific persistence there to get possession for Arsenal. As he beats Barker here, you can see Wiltord's intention, just the return pass, but it was just a touch too strong. Sugden wins the header. Kuhnert. Wiltord rather caught in possession there by Warne. Warne looks for support, finds it from Talbot. This is Hurst. Hurst with a little flick through. Warne looks to go outside Wiltord, puts the cross in well. Header came down in the end from Sedgwick. And Stacker's released quickly, looking for Kuhnert, who was stretching there for possession, and that will be a free kick to Arsenal, and it will be the first yellow card of the evening. And it's going to be given to Chris Swales, the Rotherham defender. Swales therefore is cautioned, and this the challenge on Kuhnert. The first yellow card of the night. Edu, Clichy, Fabregas. Tavlaridis. Wiltord. Edu. Wiltord. Clichy's made a break on that far side. First time cross, just too strong though from Gael Clichy. Man who joined Arsenal from Cairns on the 4th of August this year. Mike Pollitt with the goal kick. Forward towards Barker. Picked up here by Wiltord. Sylvain Wiltord again under pressure from Hurst. Wiltord, that's great skill. Kuhnert looking to turn inside. Rotherham will clear. Sedgwick. Sean Barker. Long ball forward towards Richie Barker from Sean Barker. And the longer it stays at 1-0, the more Rotherham will feel that they do have a good opportunity to get back into this match. Their best chance, no doubt about it, that little Darren Byfield flick that Graham Stack pushed round for the corner. Fabregas with the long ball forward. Swales will just cushion that back to his goalkeeper. Mike Pollitt was sent off in his last match in London at Crystal Palace a few weeks ago. Richie Barker with the header, finds Byfield. 4 Arsenal players around him. No wonder he couldn't make too much progress. Robinson. Sedgwick. Just cuts inside. Cross was too deep, and that's easy for Graham Stack to gather. Stack's clearance not the best. Mind you, the return ball back from Barker wasn't that hot either. Wiltord. Here's Hoyt. Tavlaridis. Clichy. Hoyt's on this near side, but instead Arsenal find Wiltord. Edu. Fabregas. Clichy. Well, a little bit of a misunderstanding there. But the ball came off a Rotherham man, and it's Arsenal's ball. Wiltord across to take it. Sugden's coming forward to join the Arsenal players in the penalty area. It's a deep one. Rotherham managed to get it clear and may now break here. Warren's ball forward. Cut out though by Fabregas. Edu and Fabregas rather getting in each other's way then, and Arsenal perhaps a little fortunate to get a free kick. Talbot, the man who bowled over the young Spaniard. Clichy. Ali Adier just inside him, instead goes for the long cross towards Kuhnert, whose head reaches it. Sedgwick will clear for Rotherham. Forward comes Hurst. Barker. First touch let him down. Edu. Shields it well from Warren. Kuhnert. On, says the referee, and that's a good decision as Arsenal break on that far side with Jerome Thomas. Good header clear from McIntosh. Hoyt. Ali Adier looking to slide it through into the path of Kuhnert. Talbot had other ideas, finds Sedgwick. He's immediately under a little bit of pressure. Here's Byfield. Nice turn from Darren Byfield. Sedgwick to his right. Richie Barker's the only man in the penalty area. Sugden will clear the cross. Just under 20 minutes to go to half-time, plus of course any stoppage time. Well, Arsene Wenger will be pretty pleased with the performance of his young players so far. Of course, a second goal would make his position even more comfortable. Long throw from Barker. Flicked on and cleared away by Tavlaridis. And Sean Barker's throw-ins could cause plenty of problems for the Arsenal defenders. Here's another long one. Again it's flicked on and Stack able to gather this. Well, that's a potent tactic from Rotherham. A couple of flick-ons causing a few problems for Arsenal. Here comes Kuhnert. Stopped by Barker. Oh, he's given it away. Little ball through to Ali Adier. Flag stays down. It's pulled back for Wiltord. Great chance for Arsenal. Kuhnert with the shot. And eventually Rotherham able to clear. They had plenty of men back, the visitors. But that really was a good chance for Arsenal to score a second. That's a free kick. Foul on Thomas by Robinson. Well, Wiltord had a shot at Pollitt's goal from a pretty similar position just a few minutes ago. What can Sylvain Wiltord do from this? 4 Arsenal players are in the penalty area waiting for a crossed ball. Instead it's played sideways. Little cross in, and that'll just be shepherded out by Chris Swales. Kuhnert may very well have been the target. Wiltord trying something a little different there. Didn't quite come off though for the Gunners. Header on by Barker. Byfield. Barker finds one. Looks to go past Hoyt. And that's good determined play from Justin Hoyt. Hurst. He kept it in, Hurst, but sadly for him, Rotherham couldn't do anything with it. Swales. The chip forward from Robinson and headed back towards his own goalkeeper by Tavlaridis. Sugden. Fabregas finds Wiltord. Run is made by Hoyt. 3 in the middle waiting for the cross. It's blocked by Warne. And Warne eventually clears to a huge cheer from the Rotherham supporters. Sugden. Swales with the little clearance. Sedgwick turns inside Edu. Fabregas picks up for Arsenal. Thomas finds Clichy. Fabregas. Kuhnert couldn't turn. Kuhnert. Clichy looking to get on the end of that wonderfully inventive pass from Kuhnert. That was absolutely brilliant from him. Here we go, just have a look at this from Kuhnert. Sugden wins the header. Tavlaridis finds Hoyt. Wiltord. Robinson. Warne. Byfield making a run down the left-hand side. And again the challenge is a good one from Stathis Tavlaridis. Darren Byfield though is causing a lot of problems for Arsenal. This needed to be a well-timed challenge, and it was. Byfield nearly fell there to Paul Warne, and Pascal Sugden clears it high. Oh, we've got a injury down there. It's Tavlaridis who is down. So a little bit of concern for Arsene Wenger. And this is how it happened. Well, didn't seem to be too much there. And Tavlaridis has to go off, of course, while this throw-in is taken by Rotherham. So Arsenal short of a defender at the moment as Hurst prepares to take it for Rotherham. Robinson. Flick on towards Sedgwick. Up against Sugden. Hurst with the cross. Arsenal managed to scramble it clear, and now may be able to break. Fabregas sweeps it wide towards Wiltord. Good header from Carl Robinson. Robinson, who's played around a bit. Been at Wolves, Shrewsbury, Sheffield Wednesday and Walsall, as well as Rotherham. And he did well there to cut that ball out. Came off Wiltord. Finds Kuhnert. Oh, it rebounded off Kuhnert, and Rotherham pick up possession. Here's Talbot. McIntosh finds Hurst. Chip forward, flag stays down. Richie Barker up against Sugden. In comes Warne to the byline, and it needed two Arsenal defenders to stop his progress. As Paul Warne there advanced upon the Arsenal goal. A combination of Hoyt and Sugden stopping him. Rotherham's best chance may come from a set piece. Corner is floated in, and Arsenal managed to clear. Wiltord. It's a great breakaway move now from Arsenal. If Wiltord could just thread it through. Just the final touch there from Talbot. Just took it away from Ali Adier. Strong surging run from Sylvain Wiltord. Deep in his own half, and just a little touch there from Talbot. Rotherham didn't quite know how to stop Wiltord. Warne. Here's Warne. Taken away from him by Hoyt, picked up by Sedgwick. Clichy with the challenge. Rotherham have a throw. It's a good period of play for the Yorkshire side. So we go into the final 10 minutes now of the first half. Arsenal still leading by 1-0. Throw towards the near post, bounces awkwardly. Oh, not the most confident of clearances there from Stack. Possibly chose the wrong option, and rather fortunate that nobody in a blue and black shirt was on the end of his rather weak punch. Clichy looks for the return ball to Thomas. Thomas dispossessed. Warne. He's got Barker outside him. Byfield makes a run ahead of him. Instead uses Hurst. Well, that's a wasted ball really from Paul Hurst. Paul Hurst, who's been with Rotherham since he was a trainee with them over a decade ago. Sugden. Arsenal free kick. Conceded by Sean Barker. Ronnie Moore, the Rotherham manager, was quick off of his seat to protest at the decision by referee Barry Knight. Fabregas. Kuhnert. Hoyt. Looking for the long ball into the far post, and Thomas. Picked up instead by Sedgwick. Barker. Straight to Edu. Fabregas. Kuhnert went down, and the free kick is given to Arsenal. Talbot just cooked him, and Arsenal take it quickly towards Wiltord. McIntosh rather dived in. Sylvain Wiltord has to go away from goal. Cross just a little too high for Kuhnert, and Rotherham will let that go out for the goal kick. Goal kick taken short to Hurst. Now, can he deliver a better ball this time than he did last time? The answer is no. McIntosh. Came off Robinson. Warren with the final touch. Sugden. White on this near side is calling for it. This is Edu. Edu once more. He's going to go for goal! And not far wide from the Brazilian. You can see how far out from goal he is. And it just swerves away. Mike Pollitt may very well have had it covered had it been on target though. Thomas finds Clichy. Tavlaridis. McIntosh with the firm header. Warren. Robinson. Sean Barker. Sedgwick. Tried to find Byfield. Sugden read the pass. Sedgwick. Byfield. Flag stays down. Great chance for Darren Byfield. And Graham Stack makes an excellent save. Well, that really was a terrific opportunity for Rotherham to draw level. And they're still keeping the pressure up. Byfield with the header in field to Richie Barker. Well, this will be a long throw on the far side. Let's have a look though at the chance for Byfield. Graham Stack able to block with his legs. Again, it's a long throw, flicked on by McIntosh. Wiltord away. Back towards McIntosh, who guides his header out to the far side. Sean Barker with the cross, and gets a corner kick. Byfield the main danger, you feel, for Rotherham as Carl Robinson prepares to take this corner kick. Towards McIntosh. Sedgwick. Robinson just turns it back to Sedgwick. Not too much space for him. Barker. Robinson towards Byfield. Looks to turn it back into the path of Sedgwick, but Arsenal will clear. Wiltord. Edu. Kuhnert's on this near side, so is Hoyt. Hoyt goes for goal. Pollitt watched it all the way from Justin Hoyt. Rotherham goal never really in any serious danger from Hoyt's shot. You can see how casual Mike Pollitt was as that ball came towards him. Warren towards Byfield, who's offside this time. He's had a couple of good chances in this half, Darren Byfield. No stranger to the big stage, of course. Former player with Aston Villa, where he started his career, and scored in a playoff final in Cardiff for Walsall in his time there. Thomas, little ball through towards Wiltord. Great tackle coming in from McIntosh. Nice little ball through, and McIntosh read the situation well. Little over a minute to go until half-time. Corner floated in, cleared only far though as Thomas. Wiltord once more. Again, it's an awkward cross, and the header this time is straight at Mike Pollitt. Would have been a great time for Arsenal to get a second goal just before the break. Byfield. Couldn't quite keep it in. Picked up here by Hurst. Warren with a little ball in field. Hurst with the ball forward, cut out. This is Edu. Kanu. Nice little flick inside. Fabregas. Wiltord's in the middle, waiting for a ball from Thomas. 1 minute of stoppage time to be played, and we're into that 1 minute now. Pollitt will play for Rotherham, who surely will believe that they have a great chance of going through to the next round of the Carling Cup. They have had a number of good chances. They have created problems for the Arsenal defence, but they do trail to that single goal. Free kick floated in, just coming off the top of Richie Barker's head. Rotherham wanted a corner. Referee said no way. Into the last seconds then of the first half, which comes to a close with Arsenal leading by 1-0. Jeremy Aliadier scoring it early on for Arsenal. But Arsenal have had a number of problems at the back, coping with Darren Byfield. 2 good chances for him, and at the break Arsenal lead by a single goal in this third round Carling Cup tie. It's Arsenal 1, Rotherham United 0.
Reintroducing United. Dedication that we forgot to do to young 6-year-old Jessica Arlov. Happy birthday to you, Jessica. All the best to you. It's her very first game at Highbury. All the best to you, Jessica, from all the family. Little snippet of the new single from Texas. This single, and indeed everything you hear at Highbury, supplied by our friends from HMV. We thank them.
No changes to either side as we get the second half underway. Arsenal kicking from right to left in the second. Sugden with an early touch. Arsenal leading courtesy of that Jeremy Aliadier goal early in the match. Rotherham with a couple of good chances, particularly for Byfield, but unable to take them, and Ronnie, the Rotherham manager, will surely have been instilling into his players the belief that they can come away from Highbury with a victory this evening. Kuhnert, lovely ball through, Aliadier, great chance for number 2, oh, it's wide! Well, for all the world, that looked as though that was going to be a second goal for Aliadier. Pollitt beaten, but the ball agonisingly wide of goal. Aliadier clear of Swales and just wide. This will show us exactly how close it was. Very close. Well, a second goal may very well kill the challenge, and they're just one behind. An excellent chance, Aliadier in towards Kuhnert, makes the save, and Rotherham scramble it to safety through Martin McIntosh. Lovely start to the second half from Arsenal. Kuhnert with the touch through, and Pollitt just able to make the block. McIntosh with the ball behind for this corner kick. And it'll be another corner as well. Carl Robinson's header hasn't got out. Cross comes back in again, and Robinson this time will clear it through Thornburgh. Clichy. Wiltor. Into a little back flick, nobody on the end of it. What a start though by Arsenal to the second half. They may very well have been expecting Rotherham to come out all guns blazing at the start of this second period. But it's Arsenal who have made by far the brighter start to the second half, and so close to getting a second goal. Edu. Clichy towards Thomas. Clichy will have another opportunity to create something for Arsenal. Here's Edu. Thomas. Clichy. Aliadier made the run. Edu. Kuhnert. Kuhnert. Two in the middle, waiting for the pullback. Well anticipated though by Paul Warren. Richie Parker. Rotherham at the throw. Well, what a let-off for the visitors. That early miss in this second half from Aliadier. Byfield challenged by Sugden. Oh, that's a dangerous ball for Diaz. Clichy. Challenge comes in from Cedric, and the end result is a goal kick to Arsenal. But it was a problem all of Arsenal's own making. Header back was by Sean Barker. Pollock clears high. Sugden wins it. Swales. Sedgwick tried to flick it on. Chase on for Sugden. Up against Byfield, and Sugden got there first. And into touch. Stack the pressure for Richie Barker on the goalkeeper. And it'll be a throw surely from Sean Barker. No, takes the short one instead. Sean Barker with the cross. Now another throw, and this time it does look as though it's going to be a long one from Mann. Thomas standing from him. Arsenal clear, plenty of height, not a great deal of distance. Rotherham fans appeal for a free kick for a foul of Robinson, and they get it. Robinson looked to take it quickly. There was just half an opportunity for Sedgwick, and now he does find Sedgwick. Arsenal a little bit asleep there. Byfield, and that was a golden opportunity for Darren Byfield. Arsenal stopped a little bit. The Rotherham players took the free kick quickly, and Byfield so close to getting on the cross. Rotherham still pressing. They have a man down injured. That's Robinson who's down. Free kick taken quickly, Sedgwick, and how close was Byfield there? Problem for Robinson. Well, it's more the way that it was fought on rather than any challenge. It was Edu, the man who challenged him. Ronnie was a concerned man on the sidelines. Here we see it again. It's not only the challenge nor that kick, it's the fall there from Tavlaridis. Robinson was at an awkward angle when Tavlaridis landed on him. It's the Rotherham supporters who have come down in good numbers to support their side. Robinson looks as though he's going to continue in just a moment or so. He's a little bit shaken up. Again the long throw. Missed by everyone. Sugden tries to block it as McIntosh looked to get the shot in. And sooner or later, Rotherham are going to get a chance from those long throws from Sean Barker. Byfield is the target. Clear by Arsenal, though, in the form of Tavlaridis. Byfield. Four in the middle, waiting for a cross from Darren Byfield. Good tackle comes in from Justin Hoyt. But having survived that scare at the start of this second half, it's now Rotherham who are enjoying a good spell of football. Robinson is across to take this corner kick. McIntosh, the number 15, the captain. Big tall figure in the 6-yard area as Robinson swings it in. Cleared by Sugden. Nearly fell for McIntosh. Arsenal scramble it clear. Edu putting it into touch. But they're a bit rattled at the back, the Gunners. Long throw again. Again Sugden underneath it. Stack makes the catch as nobody made contact on the way through. And it's the Rotherham supporters you can hear. Tavlaridis. Sugden. They really haven't too much to cheer this season. Only once in their last 13, Rotherham. Cut out by Swales, flag on the far side for offside. Rotherham without a win in their last 6 league matches. Their only victory in the last 13, a 3-0 win over Stoke. Sugden challenging for it against Richie Barker, who should have had a free kick. That is a free kick. Foul by Sedgwick on Edu. And it looks as though it could be a yellow card for Chris Sedgwick. So Chris Sedgwick is shown yellow eventually by the referee. I think he was going to forget to brandish the card, and this is the challenge. Foul by Sedgwick on Edu. Rotherham have 2 players on yellow cards, Sedgwick and Swales. Clichy with the free kick. Sugden. Clichy. Thomas. Edu. Clichy. Edu. Doesn't seem to be showing too many after effects of that challenge from Sedgwick about a minute ago. Oh, poor ball from Fabregas. And Rotherham can break forward here. Pass with a little ball through. Now a chance for Arsenal to break. Wiltord. He's got Kanu ahead of him. We've got Ali Diadier ahead of him. Now uses Kanu. Towards Thomas. Wiltord. And we'll go all the way across. Follett will keep it in though. It all rather fizzled out as far as Arsenal were concerned. This is Hurst. Clichy. Looking to run against Barker. Came off Sedgwick. And it's a Rotherham ball in the end. For a free kick. Foul by Clichy. Edu. Clichy. Oh, caught in possession there. Quickly challenged by Richie Barker. Sedgwick. Looking for the little run there of Talbot. Tries to find Sedgwick with the return pass. Thomas. Edu. Went down rather easily there, the Brazilian. For Rotherham. Pass 3 towards Byfield. The edge of the area. Rotherham appeal for a free kick. Not given. And Arsenal can break. Ali Adier. Goes past Swales. Kanu's in the middle. Here is Kanu. Oh, he just took his eye off the ball for a second. And Sean Barker will bring it clear for Rotherham. Clichy. Cut out by Sean Barker. Clichy wins it off him. Offside though against Ali Adier. Well, rather a frenetic period of football. Sugden puts it into touch. Byfield loses a boot. And Rotherham really need him. Without him for this attack. Clichy Byfield's got to try and make a challenge, doesn't do anything of the sort. Out towards Wiltord. Rotherham not allowing Arsenal time in possession there. Flick nearly worked. Edu wins it through to Ali Adier. Good saving challenge there from Chris Swales. And Arsenal have the throw-in. Clichy. Hoyt. Fabregas. Edu. Clichy. Kuhnert. Ali Adier. Chance for the shot from Fabregas. Oh, sliced it horribly wide. The young man who made such an impression at the World Under-17 Cup in Finland in the summer. He was player of the tournament in Finland and won the Golden Boot with 6 goals. Rotherham free kick, taken quickly as well towards Byfield. Sugden's underneath it as well. Byfield looks as though he used his hand there, possibly. Arsenal appeal for it, they get a goal kick. Well, did Darren Byfield use his hand? Let's have a look. Yes, he did. And Sugden was quite justified in appealing for a free kick. Byfield got away with it, though. Stack with the goal kick. Towards Curry, Swales wins the header. Turned on by Robson. Sugden's there first though for Arsenal. Thomas looking to slide it through towards Ali Adier. Swales with the back pass. Clichy with the cushioned header. Edu. Tavlaridis. Wiltord looking for the return pass to Hoyt on that far side. Here come Rotherham again. Byfield. Flag up. Offside. Well, it really is a good game, an even contest between these two. The young players, mostly for Arsenal, against First Division Rotherham, who have made just 2 changes to the side that lost at West Bromwich Albion at the weekend. So it's the strongest possible team that Rotherham is able to put out. And it'll be a long throw from Sean Barker on that far side. Swales has come forward. It's towards McIntosh. Swales got there as well. Edu clears. Ali Adier. Barker trying to track back. Thomas. Waits for Ali Adier. Lovely little ball through towards Ali Adier. Push back towards the goalkeeper. Arsenal fans behind the goal claiming handball. Referee says play on. Sugden with the header. Clichy. Edu. Battling for the ball there, and the free kick given away by Hurst. Arsenal take it quickly. Wiltord looks to knock it back into the path of Thomas. And now there's a chance for a break. Sedgwick up against Clichy. Sedgwick looking to take on the youngster. Needs a bit of support. Clichy makes a positive challenge. And Sedgwick was rather left out on his own there. Thomas. Clichy. Wiltord. Strong surging run from Sylvain Wiltord onto his left foot. Not really trouble shot, but it was a good run from Wiltord, attacking the defenders. The turn to just create a bit of space for himself. Off target though, with the end result. Thomas might go all the way here, Jerome Thomas. Robinson with the challenge. It's left Thomas a little bit in a heap on the ground and rather slow to recover. Good ball over the top. Byfield, he's got goal side of Sugden. Awkward angle. Right across goal. Stack didn't get a touch. And Byfield just getting away from Sugden. The ball just sat up for a little bit. He couldn't quite get it under control. And that really, looking from the replay, should probably have been a corner. Awkward angle. Look how the refuses to sit down. And there was a touch, definitely. Well, Stack's goal is coming under pressure as Rotherham search for the equaliser. Remember, if it's level at the end of 90 minutes, we'll go into extra time and then penalty shootout if necessary. Edu. Fabregas. Hoyt. It's a high hanging cross. Kanu chests it down. Kanu looks for the back heel towards Thomas. Thomas picks up possession though. Fabregas goes goal! And this time he was a lot closer than with his effort a few minutes ago. Fabregas hitting it right-footed, but always curling away from the goal. This shows us the true extent of the curl on the ball. Richie Barker. Byfield. I think Byfield feels now that he can get past Sugden. Sugden able to make the interception on that occasion. That's good play on the far side from Edu before he's brought to the ground. Challenge was by Paul Warne on Edu. For Stack. Into touch by Barker. Thomas. Sedgwick. Thomas battling for it. And Jerome Thomas, well, his persistence nearly paid off. Barker. Sedgwick. Swales under pressure from Kanu. Sean Barker. And Rotherham unable to get the ball out of their own half there. Fabregas. Edu. Just for a moment it looked like Edu might be shaping for a shot from distance. Arsenal really need a second goal. Fabregas. Wiltord wins it up against Warne. Still Sylvain Wiltord. Well, Thomas and Fabregas rather left that for each other. Byfield. Warne looks for Richie Barker. Sugden's there with him. Free kick. Foul on Paul Warne by Hoyt. And again, all defenders come forward for Rotherham. Oh, it's taken short, and again, tapping Warne. Blocked by Edu. But that's twice now in this match that Arsenal have stood back waiting for a long free kick, and instead it's been taken short. And rather unfortunate not to be able to make a little more out of that. They do get a corner though. Towards the near post, not the best of corners, headed away by Ali Adier. Hurst, the only man back for Rotherham. Flag up. Rotherham caught offside. Long ball forward. Free kick to Rotherham. Ronnie Moore there standing on the edge of the asphalt running surface. His side have a little over 15 minutes to try and find a way back into this game. As Arsenal prepare to make a substitution. All 5 of the Arsenal substitutes have yet to appear for the first team, and Rotherham get another free kick, and look how close that is to the edge of the penalty area. Concern on the Arsenal bench. Again, Rotherham with plenty forward. So close to that penalty area line. What can the First Division side do from it? To Byfield, and it needed a final touch at the far post from Rick. Oh, this was close. Could have been a touch on a couple of occasions from a Rotherham man as Robinson floated it across. And in the end it went harshly out for a goal kick. Rotherham so close. And it's Ryan Smith who is going to come on for Arsenal, and he is coming on in place of Jerome Thomas. So Thomas is withdrawn. And on comes Ryan Smith, just 16 years old, a local lad. He's from Islington. Predominantly a left-sided midfielder, so it's a swap for a swap. Like-sided player. And Arsenal have 16 and a half minutes to preserve their lead. Smith on therefore for his debut. Clichy. Kanu. Back to Clichy. He was actually born in a French town called Clichy. Here he is again. Fabregas switches it wide. Tavlaridis under a little bit of pressure. Sugden. Good ball out to the far side to Hoyt. Into Kanu. Real expectation now as Kanu goes through. He's down in the area. Play continues. Referee wasn't interested at all in giving a penalty kick. Kanu, to be fair though, didn't really appeal for one either. Clichy. Oh, just too far forward for Ryan Smith. Well, let's have a look at the run from Kanu. Now the ball was clearly taken there by Stuart Thornburgh. kick taken quickly. I don't think actually was expecting it to be taken. McIntosh. Back to Point. One in the air by Wiltord. For Swales. That's an awkward one for Arsenal to deal with. But Tavlarides deals with it effectively. McIntosh will look to tidy this one up for Rotherham, and does so by winning a good kick. Ali Adier's goal, the difference between these two sides.
27,451.
27,451 in to watch this match this evening. McIntosh. Forward by Sugden. Sedgwick. Talbot. Ball over the top towards Sedgwick. Sugden racing back. Sedgwick across goal and picked by Stack. You'd expect Barfield to be somewhere in attendance to try and get on the end of that pass. He was nowhere to be seen. And Stack instead had to take it away from Richard Barker. Byfield. Pushing the back on Wiltord. Arsenal get the free kick. Edu. Ali Adier, first touch took it away from him. Pollitt clears. Clichy. Kanu makes a run. Cut out though by Swales. Smith with the throw. This is Clichy. Fabregas. Wiltord. Hoyt. Wiltord. Hoyt looks to go past the man. Does so. Just a fraction too high for Kanu. Just accelerates past Paul Warne. It's an awkward cross, but just too high. Foul on Richie Barker. Byfield. Seagan's quickly up to stop any progress forward. Sean Barker. Swales. Towards Seagan. Edu. Poor ball from Edu. Picked up by Sedgwick. Byfield. Seagan right there with him. Sedgwick looks to make the overlap. Byfield comes infield instead. Well, there were a couple waiting in the penalty area, but Byfield delivered that ball behind them. Here's Kanu. Finds Smith. Kanu. Still Kanu. Couldn't find a way past Sedgwick. Sedgwick looks for the run of Richie Barker. Cut out by Clichy. As we're approaching now the 80-minute mark. Fabregas. Kanu. Looking for the run of Smith, it was cut out by Sedgwick. Bit of frustration starting to creep amongst the Arsenal supporters. They know that a one-goal lead, although it may be good enough at the end of 90 minutes, is going to lead to an anxious finale for their side. Arsenal really need the safety cushion of a second goal. Ali Adier, whose goal is the difference between the two sides. Sean Barker with the touchback. Pollitt clears. Flick on towards Field, cleared away there by Tavlaridis. High to Richie Barker, Tavlaridis in with a firm header, and Barker's gone down. Richie Barker looking forward, and there was just a clash of heads, I think, after Tavlaridis headed the ball. And Barker certainly was there on the follow through from the Greek defender. Can his side snatch a goal and take this match into extra? Barker okay to continue. With a Rotherham throw. Edu. Long ball over the top, looking for Adier. Good control. Here's Ryan Smith. Just looking to thread it through to McIntosh was in the way for Rotherham. Field. Looked to turn past Hoyt. Ball just skipped away from him. Edu. Oh, Hoyt rather caught a little short there by that pass from Tavlaridis. Forward by Talbot. Arsenal content just to let it run out of play. Wind clock down by a few more seconds. No hurry from the home side. Ball over the top towards Smith. Sedgwick with that. Pollitt eventually out to clear. Flag up, foul by Byfield. Arsenal preparing a second substitute on the far side, but play continues here with Fiji. Sedgwick. Robinson finds Byfield. McIntosh. High ball is towards Paul Ward. Hurst. And now this change can be made on the far side for Arsenal. It's another debutant. And it's the Dutch player, Quincy Bain, who is going to come on and replaces another man who has made his debut tonight, Francesc Fabregas. Very impressive debut from the Spanish player, who tonight has become the youngest player ever to represent Arsenal at first team level. Owusu Abayi comes on, he's 17, and he is a striker. Can he make an impact in the 5 minutes plus stoppage time that we have left of this game? Arsenal at the moment heading for the 4th round of the Curling Cup. In towards Byfield from Richie Barker. Long ball over the top, looking for Bain. Richie Barker. Pump forward in the direction of Bain. Sedgwick goes for it. Clichy is there though. Turn for Smith to get away from Sean Barker. Here comes Ryan Smith. He's fouled by Sean Barker. Bit of revenge there from the more experienced player. And that is going to be a yellow card for Sean Barker. Well, he was comprehensively beaten earlier on in the run by Ryan Smith. Got his revenge. Sean Barker, the 21-year-old. Well, it's absolutely dead centre. Might be just a little far out for a shot on Pollitt's goal. Referee just making sure that the wall is back to required distance. But it is going to be an attempt to score a second direct from the free kick by Edu. Edu to strike it. And hits it wide. From this distance, but with a Brazilian taking it, you never know. Good curl on the ball from Edu, just too much curl though. Robinson to take the free kick for Rotherham. 2 minutes left, plus stoppage time. Over the head of one. Arsenal will clear. Ali Adier finds Owusu Abayi. Sedgwick there first. However, he has sliced it behind for an Arsenal corner. Forward for Arsenal. Hit in long, gets there. Chance then for Rotherham to head towards the 90-minute mark. Come so close to getting an equaliser. Well, at the other end, they've been fortunate on a couple of occasions not to concede a second. Sean Barker will hurl it long. Kanu went for it. For McIntosh. Lay up Sedgwick. Arsenal clear. Hurst wins the challenge. Forward now towards Sedgwick. Near side up against Kanu. Sedgwick put the back. By Darren Byfield, and in the 89th minute the first side are level. Celebrations for the Rotherham supporters. One goal was all a slender margin for Arsenal, and Darren Byfield has got the equaliser. That will surely send this tie into extra time. Byfield's come close to scoring. Sedgwick away from Kuhnert, and Byfield, unmarked, able to get his header in. An air of quiet satisfaction for the manager. Smith looks to go past Sedgwick, wins a corner. Well, what a finale to this match. Arsenal with a corner towards the near post. Rotherham clear. On its way by Ward. Wiltord. McIntosh with the cleared for by Robinson towards Byfield, up against Clichy, and it goes the way of Arsenal for a push by Byfield. Edu. Rotherham able to clear. Richie Barker. Arsenal win possession back. Tadlaridis. Kanu. We're in stoppage time now. Here come Arsenal again. Chance for a shot from distance. Well, that was an ambitious effort. Well, his face says it all, doesn't he? He's not a happy man, Arsene Wenger. His side are heading for extra time against Rotherham. It will be extra time. Darren Byfield's 89th minute goal means that this game is not over at the end of 90 minutes. Ali Adier had put Arsene Wenger's side in front early in the half, but Rotherham got there for a lot of pressure with that late goal from Byfield. It's 1-1 at the end of 90 minutes. We're going into extra time.
Here come the latest scores around the Qatari Thornburgh round. Blackpool 0, Crystal Palace 3, Bolton Wanderers 2, Gillingham 0, Bristol City 0, Southampton 2, Leeds United 1, Manchester United 1, Queen's Park Rangers 0, Manchester City 3, Reading 0, Huddersfield Town 0, Wolves 2, Burnley 0. In Division 1, Cardiff City 3, Watford 0, and in Division 2, Barnsley 2, Wrexham 1.
Create brilliance with FIFA Football 2004 EA Sports.
Just to remind everybody, of course, that there will now be a period of extra time, 2 15-minute periods, and if the scores are still level at the end of that 30-minute period of extra time, there will be a penalty shootout. The silver or golden goal rule does not apply tonight. Straightforward 30 minutes and the possibility of a
Darren Barfield's equaliser for Rotherham means that we're in extra time, 2 periods of 15 minutes. The golden goal and silver goal rules do not apply in the competition, so we're in for half an hour more. If the two teams are still level, then we'll have a penalty shootout. Arsenal straight from the kick-off. Ali looking to find Quincy in the middle. He may have been better off himself, Ali Adier. But Arsenal, as at the start of the second half, quickly out of the blocks. But this really is a very competitive game now. Here's Byfield. You all got the feeling that one goal for Arsenal was always going to be risky, and so it proved. Here comes Quinn. Low cross in, cleared by Swells. Quincy again. One of the Rotherham players is down with cramp already. Kuhnert. Clichy lays it out wide, and it will be put out of play. That's an early problem for Rotherham. Most of these players appear week in, week out for their side. Complete opposite, of course, most of the players for the Gunners very much squad players. A change for Rotherham on the far side. Luxury really for Ronnie Moore to have 5 substitutes to choose from. Injuries and illness meant you could only choose from 4 at the weekend. John Mullin is about to come on. Mullin, another one with good experience at a higher level. And he is going to come on then. And it's Robinson who's going off to be replaced by Mullin.
Is being replaced by 17.
So the first change then for Rotherham, and it's an enforced one. And Rotherham give possession back to the Gunners. So we're going to have a bit of injury time added on to the end of this first period of stoppage time. It looks to have dropped to a deeper position since the arrival of Quincy as a striker for Arsenal. Wiltord's making a run through the middle to Ali Adier. Goes for goal, couldn't keep the shot down. Jeremy Ali Adier. You can see the run that the Frenchman makes, the bounce taking him into a little bit of space, but the shot always going high. Oh, that's nice play. Finds Smith. Cleared by Talbot. Up towards Byfield. Seagan's there with him. Bit of pushing by Darren Byfield. Oh, free kick taken short by Seagan and immediately put inside in trouble. Seagan. Edu. That's the Rotherham fans who are making the noise. The momentum very much with them. Warren. Richie Barker. Just slipped there. Seagan. Kanu. Clichy. Smith. Will. Kanu. Looking for movement, but Rotherham have plenty of players back. Clichy. Wiltord. Kanu. Arsenal at the moment going sideways. Looking for an opening. Edu. Ali Adier. Kanu. Quincy. For legs, of course. Little ball through. Adier looking to put onto his right foot for a shot. Down in the area, and the referee blows his whistle, and it's going to be a yellow card for the Arsenal striker. Ali Adier is cautioned. Diving in the area. Pollock with the free kick. Good tackle by Kanu to dispossess Mullin, the new man, on for Rotherham. Talbot. He's gone past the challenge of Edu. Talbot goes for goal. Off target though, and by quite a long way. Created the space for himself. Sadly the shot not up to much. Goal kick towards Ali Adier. McIntosh wins it in the air. Won by Warren. It's still Warren. Got a deflection off Richie Barker and out for the goal kick. Well, how good a chance was this for Rotherham? Watch the run of the striker go across. Well, it was certainly on target, the shot. Wiltord. Edu. Clichy. Edu. Rotherham with everyone bar Byfield back behind the ball. Looking to keep Arsenal at bay. Long range shots and just wide. Right, there's a good shot there by Clichy. You can see the distance he's out. Pollock may well have had it covered. Now there's a little bit of space in front of him. Sugden soon blocked his passage forward. That's a great ball over the top. Great chance for Arsenal. Handball outside the area by Pollitt. Quincy was through. Pollitt says it hit him on the head. And what is the referee going to do here? Oh, that looks like handball. And referee Barry Knight is calling Mike Pollitt towards him. Pollitt was sent off the last time that Rotherham played in London at Crystal Palace. The referee is coming to have a word with his assistant on the near side. But we clearly saw on the replay that it was handball by Pollitt. Is that the view of the assistant referee? It hit my head, said Pollitt, but it's a red card. And Mike Pollitt is sent off. That is a huge blow to Rotherham's hopes of going through to the next round of this competition. Gary Montgomery is the substitute goalkeeper. And Pollitt is dismissed. He gets a good reception from the Rotherham supporters. Montgomery will come on then for Rotherham, and they will have to make a tactical substitution. There is Gary Montgomery, a number of appearances for Coventry City last season, joined Rotherham in the summer. And they are going to take off Chris Sedgwick. So Chris Sedgwick is withdrawn. He can be proud of his contribution tonight for Rotherham. But the switch quite simply had to be made. Pollitt's dismissal means that Montgomery is on. And Montgomery's first task is to try and keep out this Arsenal free kick. Arsenal now with a one-man advantage. 3 Arsenal players stand over the ball. This free kick could well take some time to actually take. Barry Knight will want to make sure the wall is back the correct distance. Looks like it's going to be a little tap for Sylvain Wiltord to shoot. Wiltord goes wide. It's pushed wide, and McIntosh able to clear for Rotherham. Well, the stadium is absolutely abuzz now with talk of dismissal. Hoyt with the throw. Wall. We're approaching stoppage time at the end of the first period of extra time. Edu. Kanu. Wiltord finds Sugden. Quincy. Here's Quincy again. Wiltord loses out. And Rotherham going to find it very, very hard with man difference. They switched to a 4-4-1 formation. That might be a picture there in the blue and black shirt. Richie Barker is the lone striker now for Rotherham. Barker has been withdrawn to a position on the right side of midfield. Clichy. Into the last minute then of the first 15 of stoppage time, but we're going to have, of extra time rather, but we're going to have quite a bit of stoppage time at the end of this first period. Cross-cut in. cleared away by Swales. Sugden. Sugden again. Sugden looks to lift it over the top towards Quincy. Flag stays down. Pulls the ball back. McIntosh clears. And it's an Arsenal corner. Well, the Dutchman is certainly causing a few problems for Rotherham. Here, who of course was involved in that ball through when Pollock handled outside his area. And Arsenal now have corner. Header down and just wide. And it's a corner kick. Came off a Mann last of all. Quincy again causing problems. Just got a touch there on Sean Barker, I think. It's a deeper one. This is John Mullin. That's a free kick. Ball clipped forward by Talbot, looking for Barfield. Sugden is there though. Barker. Edu. Quincy. Smith. Smith looking to take on Sean Barker across Wales. That's a free kick. Richie Barker just caught from behind there. Montgomery with the free kick. Long throw. And again Rotherham have the ball on the far side. And again it'll be a long throw from Sean Barker. Hasn't got too much room for a run up the Barker. Still manages to get considerable height and distance. Sugden with clearance. Barker. Well, he has worked tirelessly all evening, Richie Barker, and is entitled to get up rather slowly from that shot. And that's Julien Baudet about to come on, the Frenchman, and he will come for the second period of extra time, because that is the end of the first period of extra time. The main talking point in that 15 minutes, the dismissal of Mike Point. Gary Montgomery is on in his place for Rotherham. The first division side down to 10 men, but it's still level. Arsenal 1, Rotherham 1, with 15 minutes to go.
Rotherham United substitution, Stuart Talbot.
So Julien Baudet is on, the man who signed from Oldham after helping Oldham into Division 2 playoffs last season. And he is on for Stuart Talbot for this final 15 minutes. We've played 105 minutes. Darren Byfield's equaliser late on in the match has sent this tie into extra time. Here's Kuhnert for Arsenal, who have a one-man advantage. He's a tricky character, Quincy. Little knockdown from Wiltord. Wiltord! There with Ali Adair, but the flag has gone up on the side and it will not count. Well, Arsenal thought they'd made the perfect start to the second period of extra time, but not so. The ball in from Holt. Ali Adair into Wiltord, but Wiltord knew straight away as he glanced across to the far side that the flag was up and the goal was disallowed. Rotherham's main hope of progressing through may lie with a penalty shootout. Right, if it is still level at the end of this period of extra time, then we will go to a spot kick competition with all the drama that involves. Edu. Kuhnert. Oh, nice little turn from Kuhnert. Looks to slip it through. Here's Smith. Pulls the ball back. It's towards Wiltord. Montgomery able to make the easy save. Nice bit of space here for Smith. Little crowded in the 6-yard area. Smith. Just to sweep it wide to the far side to Wiltord. It just got a little touch there off Hurst. And it will be an Arsenal corner which Edu races across to take on that far side. Edu to swing it in. Montgomery makes a good, clean, confident catch. Stack. Smith. Clichy making the run down his outside. Smith though checks. Here is Clichy. Edu. Quincy. Oh, he skipped away there from Warren. Still Quincy. That's a free kick. A little bit of pulling back there by Paul on Quincy. Quincy Owusu Abayi, who had a great season last year, 17 goals in 20 under-17 matches. And this is in a very good position again for Arsenal. They haven't made the most of their free kick opportunities this evening. Edu is lining up the shot. Rotherham have everybody back as Edu chips it in, and that's a terrific save from Montgomery. Wonderful stop by the substitute. Celebrated his 21st birthday earlier this month, Montgomery, and denied Edu on that occasion. Corner is a deep one. And it'll go out for a throw. Edu keen to get involved in every Arsenal. Sigan's up forward for the Gunners as well. And there's nobody up front for Rotherham. Defend have, which at the moment Rotherham have a chance of going through to the next round. if it goes to a penalty shootout. Quickly. They've got to hold on for under 10 minutes though, because you can feel sure that Arsenal will wind up the pressure on the Rotherham goal. Kuhnert. Still Kuhnert! Sliced it wide. Suddenly, with one movement, Kuhnert gets a little bit of room for himself. Couldn't quite put the shot on target though. Sugden was the header. It's a firm one as well. Swales is back, quick putting pressure on him. Clichy takes the throw. Edu. Kuhnert. Wiltord. Wiltord. Got a deflection, and Montgomery got there first. His confidence will be hugely boosted by that save from Edu a few moments ago. Well, you might not from that kick. Sugden. Edu. Oh, nice little touch there from Quincy. Clichy. Quincy. Mullin up against him. Gets the cross in towards Ali Adier. Wiltord with the shot that was blocked. And Rotherham will clear. Coming together of Byfield and Clichy. And that's a free kick. Clichy takes it quickly. Edu. Wiltord. Edu. Quincy looking to put it onto his right foot. Flag up though, he's offside. Quincy scored 6 goals in one match last season for the under-17s against Wolves. Just one match for Arsenal. Run forward from Mullen. Up against Clichy. And that goes out for a goal kick. Into the last few minutes then. Just over 6.5 to go. Smith puts it forward. Cut out by Swales. Edu. Kuhnert. It's a siege of the Rotherham goal. Kuhnert. Sugden. Little chip forward towards Ali Adier. He kept it in well. Hoyt with the cross. Rotherham able to clear. Sugden. Kuhnert. Little chip forward towards Wiltord. Rotherham able to clear once more. Sugden. Kuhnert. Smith. 3 players in front of him. Smith gets the low shot in. Montgomery makes the save. 5 minutes of extra time left. We're going to have a winner. Edu finds Sugden. Everybody bar Graham Stack is now in the Rotherham half and likely to stay there as well for the rest of the match. Wiltord, Rotherham clear. As far as Smith. Montgomery makes the catch. Well, it was an awkward one for him because the cross was very close to the goal. Ryan Smith turning it in. Smith. Edu. Ali Adier looked to just dummy that. McIntosh didn't bite at all. Here's Baudet. McIntosh just able to nip it across to the far side to Paul. Warm. Decision goes Rotherham's way, and Arsenal can now make their third and final substitution.
Arsenal substitution.
And it's John Spicer who is going to come on for in place of Hoyt. Spicer, a midfielder. He's had plenty of injury problems during the early part of his career, but he's on for the first 3 minutes or so of this game. I just have to wonder whether Spicer is on to take a penalty, because we are under 3 minutes away from a penalty shootout to decide this Carling Cup third round tie. Clichy finds Edu. Wiltord sweeps it wide. It's a good run forward. Flag goes up on the far side. And it's the new man who's made almost immediate impact. Won the challenge. Just outside the penalty area. 5 Arsenal men inside the penalty area, 1 on the edge of the knee in Smith. It's blasted in. Oh, that's a wasted free kick, that really is. Rotherham in no hurry to restart play. Arsene Wenger said before the match he does treat the competition seriously, although it does give an opportunity to use some less experienced players. The result, said he wants a win. Well, at the moment he's not getting it. Smith. Good run from Smith, just looking to set up Wiltord there. Corner kick. Came off Sean Barker. Taken short, Smith. Crossing, Barker with the header. Anyone's ball, and now it's Montgomery's. To a huge cheer from the Rotherham supporters down the other end of the stadium. Montgomery clears long. One last chance for a goal in normal time from open play, or are we going to have to have a penalty shootout? Spicer. Yeah. No way to do. Ali Adier! Couldn't get any power whatsoever on his shot. Headed over, and the ball somewhat fortunately came through to the Arsenal striker, and that is full time at the end of stoppage time. Celebrate, because their team have the chance to knock Arsenal out of the Carling Cup via a penalty shootout. Ali Adi early in the game for Arsene Wenger's side. It looked to be enough until Darren Byfield scored an 89th minute equaliser for the First Division side. Pollock has been sent off for Rotherham in the first period of extra time by referee Barry Knight. It's been a dramatic hybrid. So kicks will be taken in front of the Arsenal supporters, and it will be Rotherham to go first. And it will be Chris Swales to take the kick for Rotherham United. Up against Graham Stack, making himself as big as possible. Can Swales Rotherham ahead? He can. It's a penalty. So important for Rotherham to convert this first penalty kick, and Swales did so in style. It's Sylvain Wiltord for Arsenal. Rotherham leading by 1-0 in this penalty shootout. The Arsenal support behind that goal will be willing each and every Arsenal penalty to go in. Up against Montgomery. Wiltord, and makes the save. Advantage Rotherham. Moves the right. Didn't have to move too far either. Martin McIntosh, the Rotherham captain, to take their second penalty. If he's successful, it will put them 2-0 in front. He is, and they are. Stack beaten for a time. Edu steps forward, takes Arsenal's second spot kick. He really has to score. This to pull Arsenal back into the shootout. And Edu does. Montgomery's save from Wiltord. Currently the difference between the two sides. John Mann, who came on as a substitute to take their third penalty. They scored both of them so far. Stacking on both positions. Again, the goalkeeper makes himself big. Rotherham failed to convert it, and Arsenal now have a chance to draw back on level terms in the penalty shootout. Wide of the ball, but struck close from John Mann. Ali Adair scored Arsenal's early goal in the game. long ago that now seems. This, the opportunity to put Arsenal back on level terms in the penalty shootout. They are. Rotherham's advantage has vanished. It's a substitute for Rotherham, Julian Bain, who is going to take their fourth penalty kick. It's left to 2. And now Rotherham lead by 3 goals to 2. Rotherham with a big advantage in going first. Three of their 4 penalties have been successful. Pascal Sugden now to take Arsenal's 4th spot kick. They have been successful from 2 of their 3 so far. Make that 3 from 4. It's all level at 3-3. Both sides have had 4 kicks. Darren Byfield scored the late equaliser for Rotherham that sent this match into extra time and has effectively sent it into this penalty shootout as well. Rotherham's 5th penalty. Oh, Byfield missed against the bar. He hesitated, Stack dived, and then Byfield hit. Look at the hesitation there. Byfield has missed. And Arsenal now with the chance to win the tie by 4 goals to 3 on penalties. Quincy Abai to take it. The young Dutchman. Can he send it? He can't. It's saved by Montgomery. Quincy cannot believe it. And we're going to sudden penalties. Straight down the middle of the penalty, and Montgomery able to kick it away. So that's 5 penalties taken by each side. It's now sudden death. Rotherham first. Paul Hurst scores. Successful. Arsenal have to score. It's Kuhnert, captain tonight for Arsenal. If Kuhnert cannot find a way past Montgomery, then Rotherham through to the next round. He does. Both sides score their 6th penalty kick. It's Paul Warne to take the next penalty for Rotherham. Remember, Rotherham have gone first in this penalty shootout. Warne quick on his pass and quickly fires it. Again, Arsenal have to score. Stack is beaten. Got a hand to it though, the goalkeeper. And it's John Spicer, another of the Arsenal teammates tonight, to take this penalty. He must score. He has. It's 5-5 on penalties. Both sides have had 7 penalty kicks. Both sides have missed 2. This is Sean Barker to score. Rotherham lead by 6 penalties to 5, and yet again Arsenal must score. It's Ryan Smith up against Gary Montgomery. Smith puts it in. Oh, that's as cool as you like. Well. It's 6-6 on penalties. Forward steps Richie Barker. Careful preparation of the ball on the spot. Richie Barker then for Rotherham. Scores! That was a fiercely struck penalty. Stack is beaten again. This is the young French defender, Clichy. Another one of the debutants. And yet again, Arsenal must score. Sudden death. Clichy does so. It's 7-7. Well, we're running out of players who are going to take penalty kicks, and that is the reason why now we have Gary Montgomery to take a penalty kick against Stack. Oh, that was a good one. Well, he didn't have far to go to take it. Blasts it home, Gary Montgomery. And now we're swapping again. It's Stack against Montgomery. Rotherham lead 8-7. Graham Stack to keep Arsenal in it. And he does so. So the goalkeeper had the turns. And of course, remember, there's an imbalance in numbers. Rotherham with 10 players. And I think the referee said to both sets of players, we can start all over again. And this is Swales with his second penalty for Rotherham in this shootout. And it's saved! Stoke makes the save from Chris Swales. And Arsenal now have the chance to go through the next round of the competition. Swales took the first of the penalties for Rotherham. Wiltord took the first of the penalties for Arsenal, and we are starting all over again, and it's Wiltord to take his second spot kick of the penalty kick shootout. It's 8-8. But if Arsenal score this penalty, they are through to the next round. Wiltord scores! It's a nervy evening for Arsenal, but they are through the round of the Carling Cup. Bitter disappointment for Rotherham. The first division side so close. It was a projected shootout, but Arsenal in the end have won. It finished 1-1 after extra time. Arsenal winning 9 on penalties.